The digs Hawaii 15-9 there. Look at the service aces to errors. Long Beach State with 13 errors, Hawaii only 7. The other stat that does not show up there is the hitting percentage in the second set. Hawaii hitting 280, Long Beach State hitting 180. So Hawaii's defense really showing their stuff in that second set.
All right, so we welcome you back into a sold-out Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center. Kanoa Leahy next to Chris McLaughlin. And C-Mac, looks like Charlie Wade bringing the same lineup out that we saw in that second set with Kainoa Wade on the floor and Finn Kearney moving from opposite to outside.
Yeah, that, like Ryan Suji said, looks like this line is being held together with duct tape. Because everybody's moving all around. You just hope nobody falls apart. But clearly the most challenged guy tonight is Finn Kearney, having to play two very different positions. And he's doing a terrific job at both.
Finn Kearney leading the way for Hawaii with 8 kills. In fact, that's tops on the floor, hitting 357.
He's got more than Kondev. Kondev's got 7 kills.
Yeah, Kondev, by his incredible standards, especially as of late, hitting below the mark. He is 188 percentage-wise on the night. But here we go, set 3 about to get underway. And Moni Nikolov goes high up on the platform of Louis Sakanoko. Here's Wade, 2 blockers up, and forget about it. The door was shut closed. Ben Braun getting the gist of it.
Ben Braun at 6'11". Dad was a great player back in '88, played USA men's volleyball. He was the alternate for the Olympics that year. And Ben was obviously a chip off the old block.
Louis takes on the setting responsibilities. Finn going to try to battle a triple block on the other side. A little bit of an avoidance swing, and he sends it out. So Long Beach State scores the first 2 points. We did see a little bit of chatter on that last set point before the intermission.
Sakanoko and
Darius McCraven.
Yeah.
Oh, the out serve there by Moni Nikolov. Hawaii on the board.
I think Hawaii can ill afford to get off to a bad start again. It seems to be their demise the last couple nights. When they get off to a bad start, they usually lose the set. They can't catch up.
So here's Tread, had a good service run in that second set. Diving pass there by Kellen Larson. Outside Hrstanovic off the block and out of play. Hrstanovic was fantastic last night. As you alluded to, a bit of a quieter run through the first 2 sets, but you can tell he is on the verge of percolating at almost all times. Middle set, that's Neusterer blocked back the cover there by Louis. Here's Kearney against a double block. What a dig. Nikolov in the swing on 2 by Braun. Moni Nikolov with a dig and assist at the same time.
Nikolov I think he's their leading digger. If I'm not mistaken, he's out digs the liberos. So he can play defense. He's a great blocker. He's tied for first in block solos this year.
And it's 4 serving 1. Here's Skylar Varga. And it's an ace. One of those I got it, you got it, nobody gets it moments there between Eleu Choi and Finn Kearney, and not the start Hawaii was hoping for, especially with the momentum of winning set number 2. Sakanoko pops it straight up in the air. Backside, here's Kearney. And he sends it long. Was there a touch? No touch. And Charlie Wade may go to the Koa challenge paddle. And he does. We will have a review here.
And that ball was set so close to the referee. I'm surprised that referee, top referee, doesn't call that. It's unlikely it's going to show up in a review. We'll see.
Finn Kearney was adamant with Charlie Wade about challenging that call. He felt like undeniably there was a touch. But you're right. R1 was just about a foot away.
Exactly. So if anybody's going to hear the touch or see the touch, it's going to be the R1.
So again, they can review both the touch and the in and out.
Ooh,
And so the in and out fairly close as well.
yeah, very close.
Now, do we have a touch here on this block attempt? It's Kondev and Braun. Hard to tell there.
Yeah, that's a tough one. A little too blurry for me. Maybe this one will show.
Oh, and they are going to call a touch. So Wayne Lee, after the review, makes the call. A victorious challenge for Charlie Wade. And so it is 2 serving 5.
So he still has all 3 of their challenges. Or 2 left.
There's a dig there by Rosenthal. Set by Kearney to Wade, and he's able to tool the block. Well, that was some savvy from the true freshman.
How about the assist for Finn Kearney? Nice high ball. Big block he's going up against. Good thing he didn't choose to go cross court. Would have run into the 6'11" Ben Braun.
The way this set 3 started, it was looking like Long Beach State was laying the clamps on Hawaii offensively, but they have now found a few seams in that Long Beach State block. And Leu Choi again, just always moving, whether it's wiping the floors or diving on the court. Or
he's also usually the first one to practice and the last one to leave. Does that surprise you?
I don't think he's ever just been still for longer than a few seconds in his lifetime. Outside, and we're going to have a point by Kondev as he goes off of the Hawaii block. Now, Kondev did cross the line underneath. And there was some foot traffic there. I think Manoa Wade saying, you know, the ball hadn't gone out yet. It does look like that foot comes down across the line before the ball hit the Terraflex out of bounds.
Yep. Bang, bang call again. Might be reviewable. Challengeable.
And now we're going to have a convo between the R1 and R2. Troy Gravitt, the top of the ladder. Wayne Lee coming across from his R2 position. Tread Rosenthal, the floor captain, going to listen in. I mean, from that replay, it appeared as though the crossing of the line took place before the ball hit the ground. If it happens in reverse order, then
correct,
the crossing of the line wouldn't matter. But it looks like after all of that discussion, we will play on with the call that was made. So 6 serving 3, and the sold-out home crowd here will proclaim that that was a bit of athletic justice there on the outserve by Ben Braun. And Kurt Mooster getting ready to send it across. Bit of a tough one last night for Kurt. He had no kills, hit negative. Did have an ace, though. Nikolov goes middle, McCraven. And that was crushed. And McCraven, who was the one engaging with Louis Sakanoko in some conversation at the end of that last set, has some extra words. So the homecoming of this Moanalua alum souring a bit in the mind of some of the home fans. We have a yellow card that has been issued to Darius McCraven. Well, it is Hawaii and Long Beach State, so at some point you just kind of expect this stuff to happen.
I remember one year when Dave Shoji was coaching against Brian Giammalero. On night number 2, the fans all brought yellow cards. Yeah. And when Brian Giammalero ever got up off the bench, they would give him a yellow card. So it was pretty funny.
Yellow card issued to Darius McCraven and Moni Nikolov. So here we go, back to action, and the serve is out. The temperature in the building is increasing.
No question about it. I love the signage that's showing up tonight as well. The fans got very creative.
5 serving 7. What a pass. Back row, Varga explodes on it. That was a sonic boom. And Eleu Choi in defense mode on that one.
Give a lot of credit to Kellen Larson for a beautiful pass. And there's McCraven took a couple blockers with him.
And now all of a sudden the service errors piling up for Long Beach State here at this juncture.
Long Beach State has had this year to UC Irvine 22 service errors led the way.
Now Louis 6 serving 8 here in the 3rd. This match tied at 1 set apiece. Nikolov goes backside. Hrstanovic, little high cheddar there in the direction of Louis Sakonoko.
I think so. You can feel it. Hrstanovic once again delivering nothing but heat.
Rosenthal goes middle. It's Hazani, got blocked back. Kearney trying to go cross court, tried to cut it thin. And it misses the floor wide. So Long Beach State up 10-6. Charlie Wade with some words for Wayne Lee, and I think he is going to challenge that there was a net violation there. Correct. Committed by Long Beach State. So this is the 5th challenge issued by Charlie Wade tonight. He has won 3, lost 1.
That's not a bad record.
No, he had a good percentage last night as well. Long Beach State, they challenged 1 call so far and lost that challenge. So let's see if there's a net violation.
Oh, right there. Oh, yeah. I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah.
Done.
Yep. C-Mac's on top of this.
Calling it. It's okay, Wayne.
And I guess the only concern becomes, without being overly critical of the officiating, is when you are seeing so many overturned net violation calls, you are forced to wonder why those are being missed in live action time.
True. It's a great question, and I do not have an answer for that one. But if I had Wayne Lee's cell number, I would call him right now. Wayne, it's over. Net violation.
That would be fantastic if Wayne Lee just pulled out his cell phone from his pocket. And, oh, that's C-Mac calling.
Oh, man, too funny.
I mean, it seemed pretty clear there based on our net cam angle. And it looks like Wayne Lee has now come to a conclusion. And it is a net violation. And so that changes things a little bit. It goes from 10-6 to 7 serving 9.
Very, very different.
And now Ofek Kazan, who has found himself being a critical piece here for Hawaii this weekend. Oh, Nikolov got stuffed. Tried to catch Hawaii off guard, but Kurt Neuster had other plans.
It is rare to see Moni Nikolov get blocked, that's for sure.
So 8 serving 9. Hawaii within 1. An overpass. Rosenthal sets up Kearney. He got blocked. Played off the net by Finn. Rosenthal trying to chase it down, but he can't make it happen. And Long Beach State gets the point. Hard fought as it was.
Here comes Louis. Louis back. He did not like the fact that Eleu was one-upping him. I guess maybe being a senior, Eleu can take charge of the towel if he wants, but kind of has been Louis' job, don't you think, this year?
He's taken the responsibility upon himself almost on a nightly basis. It's just one of those, the old adage, right? If you want something done right,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to do it yourself.
Yeah.
What a gig if you're a floor wiper, right? You're sitting there, you're out there on the floor, and the players are doing the work for
Just
you.
give the towel to Louis. Or give it to Eleu. Take your pick.
Fred Rosenthal going pin to pin here, talking with the officials.
He might be bleeding. I'm not sure.
Yeah, not sure what this is about. Well, this is the penultimate regular season series for both these teams. Long Beach State will have a pair of matches against UC San Diego next week. Hawaii still with a series at UC Santa Barbara on the docket. And then, of course, after that, it is the Big West Championship Tournament. Now, there seems to be a discussion whether or not Moni Nikolov interfered there. You see him reaching below the net. Did not appear to make contact with the ball, but still could be considered an interference penalty. Take a look at this, C-Mac.
I missed that one the first time around. There, right there. And he was reaching under the net.
Nikolov has that knowing smile. And now we get back to action. 10 serving 8. What a pass there by Choi. Backside Wade. 2 blockers up. And they turn it back. Varga and Braun. And Hawaii at the moment hitting negative numbers here in this third frame.
So smoothly that block went into the outside. They were bunch blocking, and then they bunch read, and then they just go out in unison together. No wonder they're the 1 or 2 best blocking teams in the country.
Nikolov into the net. And that'll get a rise out of the crowd. And Hawaii hitting negative 100 compared to 556 for Long Beach State. Trying to hang here down by 2. Great pass, Kellen Larson. Backside, Varga. My word. That was ferocious.
Oh, man. And here's a guy who, like Finn Kearney, has gone from opposite to outside, back to opposite.
Pass by Choi is a good one. They go back row. Louis blasts it off the hands and out, and a little extra stare down from Sakanoko through the net. Stoking the Flames a little bit.
The last thing he wants to do is get the Long Beach players mad to make them play better. Louis just needs to turn around and face his teammates.
Oh, and Finn Kearney sends it just long. Another ill-timed service error here for Hawaii. And Braun, the 6'11" junior from Rancho Mirage, California. Spent time at Ohio State before going to Long Beach State. Wade over the block, dug up by Varga. Outside, Kondev off the block. It got slowed down. Backside, here's Wade. Nice wrist away action there by Kainoa Wade.
Nice adjustment by Kainoa that time with his feet. The set was a little inside. He had to go chase it down and then turn and go over the top.
And now a sub here for Hawaii as Justin Todd enters into the match, replacing Ofek Hazan. 6'8" redshirt frosh from Houston out of Moanalua. So a couple of Moanalua products or alums playing middle opposite each other. Oh, that was hammered by Alex Kondev. So yeah, interesting dynamic there once again with Justin Todd on one side, Dieris McCraven on the other. A couple former Na-Menehune.
Long Beach State offense can be so dangerous, hitting for such a high percentage.
Yeah, how about 583 at the moment here in this set?
And they hit 400 on the year. Nobody does that.
Unheard of. Easily the best percentage as a team in the nation. Rosenthal outside here. Sakanoko! An absolute laser beam from Louis.
Against a really good line blocker, Moni Nicola.
Kainoa to serve, 12 serving 14. Pulls Nikolov off the net. Cross court back bump set. Kondev. And he missed it. Hawaii gets the point. They're within one.
Kondev has now had 2 of those shots landed. He's had a serve under the net and an attack under the net. Very unusual.
13 serving 14, and Wade pumps it out. And Long Beach State gets to 15 first. So these service errors, again, stymieing some of this Hawaii momentum. Timeout on the floor.
I basically grew up on the streets. My mom wasn't around. After my dad died, I bounced around foster homes and became homeless. It was brutal, but I never gave up. I found my calling in commercial real estate, and Bank of Hawaii has helped me every step of the way, from financing deals to managing my personal accounts.